welcome to the Vanquish 360 Beginner Series. So episode 2, what we're going to be talking about is kit and equipment and like some litigation stuff that you need to be aware of whilst metal detecting. So the first one, we'll jump straight into kit then. First thing you need then is a good metal detector, good start entry level metal detector, and also one is this beautifully designed Vanquish 360. Weighs 1.1 kilograms, really good beginner's detector. You can look at the rest of the information on episode 1 and the specifications on this episode. Next thing you need then is a really good shovel. So you can buy a little cheap one, but I had murder on my back. So you are better off buying one for 40, 60 quid. It's going to save your back a lot of problems. This is a Blackadder spade. Anything we're talking about now, accessories wise, you can buy on Crawford's metal detectors. That franchise is the one I'm sort of affiliated with. I don't get no profit, but you can use my code ARTIFACT10 on checkout, and you'll get 10% off on all accessories. You won't get that on metal detectors, so just bear that in mind as we're going through. Yeah, so a good shovel. You can buy a small one, but might save a bit of jip on your back. You'll also need a good fines bag. The Crawford's Pro Pouch is ideal, really. I've been using this from the start. You can see I've been using it. It's like a little bit marked up and stuff. It's not just something I'm pulling out. Little spray bottle and cleaner kit comes to handy, so you can check out your details. Again, that's all on Crawford's website. Little handheld digging tool. I used to use a plastic one, so I didn't risk dinking at coins, but it was just too much hard work. So now I've got a decent one from Crawford's now. It's the emitter, never stops exploring. It's like a Crocodile Dundee knife. It's really good. And then a pro pointer. So you might not want to go, this is a Minelab Pro 40, really good pinpointer. I've done some tutorials on that. It's quite a pricey pinpointer, so you might want to buy it. You'll get away with a cheaper one for starters, but yeah, you'll definitely want a pinpointer to start with because it gets very difficult otherwise. And also you'll need like a little fines bag, just to put your fines in, keep them all neat and tidy in your fines bag so the coins don't get damaged. You'll obviously need a water bottle as well. They're for sale on Crawford's as well, or you can get your own, no dramas. And that's pretty much it. That's all the essential kit and equipment you need. Obviously in sunny weather, you're looking at cap, sunglasses, those sort of things. Little day sacks as well, potentially if you're carrying light kit. I try and keep my kit as light as possible, so I'm only carrying my shovel and my metal detector and my fines bag with a bit of water. That's it. I only have snack bars for lunch. So yeah, clothing wise, you want all weather. You want a bit of Gore-Tex, the wet weather kit for the winters and autumns, and then for the summers you want sort of light sort of kit to walk around. Now I stay away from shorts because you're kneeling down on hardened ground all the time. You can get quite grazed knees, and also a good pair of boots really. Wellies, unless you get really high quality wellies, it's a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, you want good quality boots. Especially when you go out on organised digs where you're out from 9 till 4 on a Sunday. That's pretty much that's the nuts and the bolts of the kit. You know, you're not going to want to buy hundreds, buying all the best stuff to start with. Just slowly build up your equipment before you get the sort of thumbs up from the missus to buy some more equipment. But yeah, like I said, all of the accessories, like use my code. And then you'll get sort of 10% off with that. Next thing we're going to talk about then is a little bit of rules and regulations in United Kingdom, England and Wales, for metal detecting. So first thing then, insurance. It's a good idea to have insurance. You're going to need insurance anyway to go on organised digs. So I'm just set up with National Council of Metal Detecting. You can Google it, download the app, fill in the information they've asked for you, and it's like £20 a year. And that'll cover you. Then you'll have it on your Android or your iPhone, or you can fill it in by paperwork, good old school way. I like having it on my phone because then it's with me all the time if anyone asks me while I'm out on a dig and stuff. So yeah, insurance is pretty much a must. You've got to have that before going on digs. It covers you for liabilities and stuff in case something happens. Sort of something else to talk about then. As a beginner, yeah, you'll watch loads of stuff online. It's brilliant that you're watching my tutorial now. But a good advice I was given was join a metal detecting club. So I joined my local one. Luckily for me, there's Rhondda Artifacts Research Enthusiasts. I joined them and they were brilliant for me at the start. A guy called Bob taking me out, showing me the ropes and stuff. And that really helped me out. But if you haven't got them, you can join an online one. And most organised digs, if you just message them, you might not necessarily even need to buy a machine to start with. Message them, they'll like loan you one. They could potentially loan you one, so that's another option for you actually, rather than buying one at the start, realizing you don't like the hobby. So that's a top tip. But I guarantee you, like, if you've got an inquisitive mind and you like finding out about history and you like the outdoors, go metal detecting once and you'll love it hands down. If you've got a decent machine. When my dad got into it, he was using a substandard metal detector, and he absolutely hated it. Up until the point he got something with multi-frequency like a Vanquish, and he was on fire. And he loved it. Bought a Manticore within a few weeks, and yeah, he hasn't looked back since. Yeah, so that's another bit of sort of litigation within regards to that. Another one to be aware of, especially for beginners. Beginners can go out and hit the jackpot straight away. Like, if in doubt with anything, find out who your local fines liaison officer is. You can Google that, like, put in your county, fines liaison officer. If in doubt, just report it. Like, the people who work for the museums are called fines liaison officers, or abbreviated to FLOW. Report everything to them. But basically, like, in a nutshell, the Treasure Act is any sort of precious metals, gold or silver, older than 300 years old, you'd have to report her in. Anything that can be classed as an artifact, they can older than 300 years. So, stirrup mounts, Viking stirrup mounts and stuff like that, spearheads, they like to take it in and record it. Generally, you'll just record it and you'll get it back for your display cabinet. Sometimes they might want to acquire it and they'll give her an offer if it's like a more valuable item. But yeah, that's like a little bit of information on kit, top tips for joining metal detecting clubs, insurance, and a bit of the Treasure Act as well. It's all online anyway. You can read it. It's quite comprehensive. It's a lot more. Don't take all the information what I'm telling you. Just bear in mind, like, you can't. It's not finders keepers. You go on a permission, and you'll have to come up with an agreement with the landowner as well. Good thing as well, the National Council of Metal Detecting, they've got like a template you can use, a written contract. It's always going to be verbal most of the time, but some might ask for it, and if they do, you've got a written them, because guaranteed if something hits a jackpot, there might be a bit of tug of war. And so if you've got something written down formal, like the National Council of Metal Detecting sort of agreement between landowners and finders, like if it's split 50-50, the general rule of thumb, any individual item found over the sort of price of £500 is split 50-50. Everything else, and below that, the finder keeps. What I do is, like, say every like few items, if I find 3 or 4 silvers on a property, I'll just like chuck one to the landowner then to keep like good faith. I give one of my hammered coins away to a landowner. Then I didn't find another hammered coin for a few months. So I was absolutely gutted. So yeah, started my dry spell. So the whole thing about like being nice to people and stuff doesn't always work. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. This really is for like complete beginners. Like, if you've got any other questions on top of that, like, please ask away. Like, this series is all linked to the Vanquish 360. It's being released at the end of the year by Minelab. Awesome machine. I've got it for a couple of weeks. I'm going to be absolutely like smashing it on the area. I found a bit of silverware yesterday. So yeah, it's just building up like the information you guys need and the kit you need to get out and hit the ground running when the Vanquish 360 comes. It looks awesome for an entry-level machine. Yeah. Anyway, all the best. Happy hunting if you're out detecting, and if you're looking forward to getting this metal detector towards the end of the year, maybe towards early next year if it sells out, because it's going to fly off the shelves, then yeah, happy hunting to you guys. Good luck. Cheers.